ready?
Let's do it.
Hey, everybody, we're back, and it's one more time for the Rat Cup review.
Yep, that's us.
And today
We've got an interesting one. Oh, wait, I haven't even opened this bottle yet. This is a neck pour.
This is a neck pour.
This is a neck pour.
What are you wearing?
Hoodie? A gray hoodie?
What does it say? Where are we? We're in Milwaukee. Go Brewers!
We?
Who brought you that?
You.
Oh, well, that's nice. It looks good on you. Yeah.
Yes.
Go Brewers.
Go Brewers. Yeah,
Go Bucks.
you bought this. You bought this on a trip to New York.
I did indeed.
You did.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What are we tasting today, Eddie?
So this is an interesting one.
Okay.
Because this is Martin's VVO blended Scotch whiskey.
Martin's.
Wow. Named for James Sparry Martin.
Well, of course.
From he was a whiskey merchant in the 1870s. 1870s to 1900s about, I think.
Okay.
And he was named Sparry because he liked to box.
Ah.
Yeah. But anyway, Martin's VVO is actually a discontinued brand.
Where did it come from?
Well, I found this in a little hole-in-the-wall liquor store over on Milwaukee's north side.
Yeah.
It was like on the bottom shelf behind the bulletproof glass.
I was going to say, did this have cages and lots of
yeah.
Lexan?
Yeah, so and I was like, well, hey, what's that? I'll buy that in $15. So, yeah. So this brand, it was started back in the day, pre-Prohibition. This was actually one of the top 10 Scotch brands in America.
Wow.
It was acquired by the forerunner to Glenmorangie around that time. And then, Prohibition happened. Big shakeup.
Yeah, things went
bad. And then, so it continued, though, up through 2004. So this was actually still being made as of 2004. Until Glenmorangie was bought up by Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy.
What he said.
The big Hennessy Louis Vuitton conglomerate.
Sure.
And so they discontinued the bottle. So this particular bottle, I've done a little research. As far as I can tell, this one is probably from the late 90s, based on the labeling.
Okay.
I did put it to some people, and they were thinking this could be one of a 70s bottling. I disagree, though. I'm pretty sure.
Only because the dust wasn't thick
Yeah, the
enough.
dust wasn't thick enough. Well, that's part of it. But also because I don't think they had the red lettering in the 70s. It wasn't up until like 95 or so that I think they started using that.
Who knew?
Yeah. This is a neck pour, so do you think we've given it long enough? Should we give it a little more time?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, so if you're wondering about the color, that's what it's looking like.
Yeah, a little thin.
So this is most likely Glenmorangie single malt because it's a Glenmorangie brand. We don't know where the grain whiskey came from because it is a blend, but that smells very Glenmorangie-y. Yeah, that is like crisp honeydew melon kind of a little bit of a apple kind of thing going on. Yeah.
Some kind of citrusy apple thing.
Yeah. Very light and fruity.
Oh, it is light, yeah. And at 40%?
40%.
Yeah. It's not kicking your teeth in with alcohol.
No, this does not have a big blast of anything. It's kind of just happily sitting there.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's as smooth as it
smells. Yeah, let's find out, hey.
Yeah. I like it, I don't like it.
It's not bad.
No.
It's
got an old tobacco taste on the back end.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I did. Yeah, for sure. That's an interesting point. Because there is just that kind of just slight musty something.
Yeah, no, this reminds me of chomping on a cigar. Not that I do that much every weekend on Sunday, but
Well, but I think it's very, for the most part, it's very sweet. It's it's that apple. It's like a dark honey kind of thing, but there is just the slightest musty kind of thing.
Flavored cigar.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Kind of a cheap cigar. Yeah. But that's what I'm getting anyway.
It's not bad.
And what's the bill on this again?
Well, we don't know what the grain whiskey was. Obviously, the Glenmorangie that went into this was 100% malt.
Okay.
Because it's single malt. But the grain whiskey, depending on where they got it from, they're either probably using corn or wheat for most of the mash bill.
Wheat.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell with these blends because, they distill grain whiskey so high, you lose a lot of the grain flavor.
Right.
Yeah. Especially, I don't know what they were using back in the 90s. So, yeah. Yeah. Also, it's interesting to me that on this label, it says it's got this big number 8.
8.
You'd think it was 8 years old, right?
Okay, and won't.
It's not. It's the old number 8 vat, which seems a little duplicitous, but yeah.
But you can't get this anymore.
You can't.
Oh.
This is completely discontinued.
Okay.
This was just something weird I happened to find, like I say, in a little liquor store.
Sure.
It's kind of a nice, happy little blend,
It is a happy little blend.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no one flavor just inundating you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
kind of funny in this day of giant, massive flavored single malt scotches.
Right. Yeah,
It's kind of
there's nothing overpowering in this whatsoever.
Yeah.
It just is.
Yeah. It's kind of actually fun to go back to a time where like the blend was king of the cock of the walk.
Yeah.
I mean, it still kind of is. They sell more blended stuff than anything else.
Oh,
but,
sure.
But it's not the favorite child.
Canada.
Well, Canada. But I meant Scotch. But yeah. Anyhow.
Yeah.
That was Martin's VVO, a discontinued whiskey. So, good luck finding this, unless you're on Milwaukee's north side, apparently.
Yeah, you're right. Or maybe we could send you some, because we got plenty.
We do. We have a liter bottle here. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Anyhow, this has been the Rocket Review.
it has.
Make sure you hit that like button down there, and also hit that subscribe button down there.
Leave us a comment.
Down there. And until next time,
Keep watching and
stay rotten.